Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga by Teresa. Super bright and sunny day. I'm excited. So I'm planning on a practice that is short and sweet, but we'll see how it goes because once I start, sometimes I get excited and I just keep on adding more things in. Have a couple blocks by the top edge of your mat, also water in the towel if you need, and let's get started. We're going to go ahead and start in a child's pose. So once you arrive on your mat, bring your big toes to touch, knees wide towards the edges of the mat, and then lengthen the upper body forward and rest your forehead down towards the floor. If you don't like to place your forehead directly on your mat, you can use a little towel. That always feels better for me. And then soften the shoulders up, back, and down. Let your hips sink towards your heels and start to elongate the breath. Finding longer inhales and even longer exhales. Let's take a deep breath in. Open the mouth and exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, round of rich breath. Let's take 3 breaths in and out of the nose, keeping the lips sealed and the tongue resting at the bottom of the mouth. Start to tense your fingertips, lift your wrists and forearms, and let's just drop the chest right to left. Little movement from side to side. Breathe in. On your exhale, walk your arms out to the left. Let the shoulders soften towards the floor. Shoulders are square. Press the right hip towards the right heel. Inhale the arms back in front towards the top edge of your mat, and on your exhale, reach your arms out to the right. Square your chest with the floor and soften the back of the neck. Press the left hip towards the left heel. Breathe here. And then bring your arms back in front of you. Plant the palms. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Modify table. Exhale, hips back to heels. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, press back. One time. Bring your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, hips back to heels, and then shoulders over wrists. Walk your knees in towards each other. Have a seat on your heels. Now we are going to be sitting here for some time, not too long. So if you prefer, have a seat on a block. That's going to lift your hips and it's going to be less strain on the heels. Shoulders above the hip points. Draw your tailbone down and pull the navel towards the spine. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, squeeze back and down. 2 more times. Inhale, shrug up. Exhale, press back. Last time, big circle with the shoulders, up, back, and down. And then inhale the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, tee your arms, flex at the wrists. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tee, flexing at the wrists. One more time, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, lift your prayer. Come back to that T with flexed wrists and then roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Once, twice, 3 times. Guide your arms in front of the shoulders. Open the palms and forearms. Cross the right elbow over the left. Bend the elbows. Either catch opposite shoulders and stay here, or bring the backs of the hands to touch. Maybe you interlock the palms. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift your eagle arms. Exhale, round. Cat shape, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. One more time. Rise back up. Unravel the arms, circle your arms back, interlock the fingers, and then press your fist down towards your heels. Bow the chin to the chest, stretching the back of the neck. Keep that lower core active, inner thighs connecting. And then inhale the arms up to the ears. Exhale, reach your arms to the front. And then this time we're going to bring the left elbow over the right, bending elbows, catching opposite shoulders, or bringing the backs of the hands to touch, possibly the palms connect. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms, look up. Exhale, round the back, chin to chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Rise back up. Uncross the arms. Breathe in. Exhale, twist your torso to the right. Inhale, back through center. Twist your torso to the left. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, tip to the right, lengthening the left side body. Inhale, back to that T. Exhale, tip to the left. Open up the right side. Back through center. Reach your arms forward, connect the palms, and then bring your hands to your heart, thumbs to sternum. Relax the eyes. One round of breath together. Breathe in. Open mouth, exhale. Let's arrive on hands and knees for tabletop. Once you arrive on your hands and knees, send the right leg back, arrive on the ball of the right foot, and let's just start to shift our weight front to back. Opening up that right hamstring. Pushing into your fingertips. For 3, 2, 1. Float the right heel in line with the right hip bone. Right toes point down. Reach the left arm along the ear. Left thumb points up to the ceiling. Spinal balance. Feel that low core activate. One more breath in our spinal balance. Inhale. Exhale, round, elbow towards knee. Inhale, open, lengthen. Exhale, round, elbow to knee. One more time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Lengthen arm and leg and hold. 2 more breaths. And then release back to hands and knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift your heart, lift your hips. Cow. Exhale, round into a cat. Arch that mid-spine. Inhale, open front body. Exhale, round back body. One more time. Inhale, open. And exhale, round. Come back through center. Now we're going to send the left leg back. You're on the ball of the left foot and begin to shift your weight front to back. Feeling that opening through the left hamstring. Pushing the floor away with your hands. Let's take 3, 2, 1. Float the left heel, toes point down. Spread the left toes wide. And then right arm reaches along the right ear. Right thumb points to the ceiling. Inhale, exhale, round, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Last one. Lengthen and stay. Strong core. Soften the shoulders. Reaching out through the crown of the head. Releasing through table. Inhale, open the front body. Cow tilt. Exhale, round into your cat and pause. Holding that cat pose, tuck your toes under and elevate your sits bones to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Let's take our dog on a little walk, bending through the knees, moving your hips right to left, shaking your head, yes, no. Let's try to keep a bend in our joints. So soft bend in the elbows, in the knees. Inhale, high plank pose. Exhale, hips back up, downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. You can always bring the knees down to modify. Exhale, dog. Last time, high plank. Release your hips all the way down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Roll the shoulders open, cobra. Breathe in. Tuck the toes under. Exhale, down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, high plank. With control, bring your hips down. Open your heart. Untuck toes, cobra. Breathe in. Exhale, tuck the toes. Down dog. Last time, high plank. Hips descend, cobra. Breathe in, exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your feet to your hands, arriving in a forward fold at the top of the mat. Draw the navel towards the spine, catch opposite elbows, and let's create some imaginary figure 8s underneath of the shoulders. Your toes and knees are soft. Top of the head points down. And then let the hands release towards the floor. Hands plant on the mat or on blocks. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Couple more breaths, belly in and up. Inhale, hands to shins, lengthen the spine, and then reach your arms out by your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift, arms up by the ears. Exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, half lift with the arms framing the face. And exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees and slowly roll all the way up to standing. Head arrives last, mountain pose. Draw your tailbone down, roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Inhale, arms up to ears. Exhale, sink your hips back, knees behind toes, chair pose. Squeeze the glutes. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, tip to the right. Open up the left side body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, tip to the left. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit back in that chair. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through plank. Breathe in. Exhale, chaturanga down to the chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, walk or float to the top of the mat, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Option to tip back, standing back bend. Exhale, sit in your chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit back in that chair. Maybe come deeper this time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, plank, or you're jumping back through chaturanga with bent elbows. Lower. Shoulders would stop at elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, cobra, or lift your knees and hips for up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. One more time. Lift the heels. Exhale, bend the knees, walk or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, belly away from thighs. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, palms touch, standing back bend. Exhale, hips down towards the heels, chair. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, side bend to the right. Inhale, lift. Side bend to the left. Rise the arms up. Exhale, sit back in your chair a little bit lower. Inhale, lift all the way up. And exhale, swan dive into a forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. You're either jumping back through chaturanga or then stepping back and lowering. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel to the sky. Exhale, tap the toes to the mat. Inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, tap toes. One more time, rise up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round and flank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee towards nose. Step between the hands. Ground your back heel. Feet are in line with the outer hip, so each foot is on its own train track. Front knee stacks over front ankle. Circle sweep your arms up to your ears. Warrior one. Draw the right hip back. Left hip forward. And then tuck your tailbone. Reach your arms to the horizon. Right elbow over left. Catch opposite shoulders or find your eagle arms. Inhale, lift your arms. Exhale, round, fold inside. That right knee, tap the fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Stay low. Keep drawing your right hip back. Release the hands. And then walk your arms out to the left at a diagonal, creating a downward dog shape in the upper body and a warrior one shape in the lower body. Soften the shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. Walk your hands to the top short edge of the mat. Make your way onto the ball of the left foot. Inhale the right leg to the sky. Exhale, down dog to plank. Bend your elbows and lower. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, tuck the toes. Downward facing dog. Left leg up. Exhale, tap the mat with the toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tap one more time. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, knee to nose, round and flank. Inhale, lift the leg. Exhale, knee to nose, round and flank. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee towards nose, step through. Ground the right heel. Each foot is on its own train track. Front knee over ankle. Circle, sweep the arms up to the ears. Warrior one. Left hip draws back. Right hip presses forward. Tailbone points down. Arms to the horizon. Or not to the horizon, in front of you. Well, this could be the horizon, right? Why not? The horizon is in front of the mat. And then left elbow over right. Catching opposite shoulders or finding your eagle arms. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, fold inside the knee. Option to touch the mat with the fingertips. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower. Hold here. Keep drawing the left hip back and then release the hands. Walk your arms out to the right. Plant the palms. Relax the head between the shoulders. So downward dog with the upper body. Warrior one with the lower body. 3 breaths. Después voy ahorita no. Walk your hands to the top, short edge of the mat. Pivot onto the ball of the right foot. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, left foot down. Dog to high plank. Lower to the chest. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Arrive at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Standing back bend. And exhale, hands to heart. 2 breaths here. Hands arrive on the hips. Load up the right leg. Make that left knee open to the left. And then you're on the ball of the foot or placing that left foot below or above the right knee. So we want to push the foot into the inner left right thigh, so into the adductor muscle, and then vice versa. Once you feel that activation, hands to heart, open the arms to the horizon or arms up by the ears, soften shoulders. Growing through the top of the head and out through your fingertips in tree pose. Let's take another breath in and exhale, release. Bend the knees, swing your arms from side to side, emptying out our coat sleeves. And then come back through mountain, hands to hips, loading up the left leg, right knee wide, and then place that right foot below or above the left knee. And then let's activate. Adductor muscle against the foot, and then foot against the adductor muscle, hands to heart, arms to the horizon, or arms up by the ears. Roll the shoulders back and down. Lengthen. One more breath in, and exhale, release. Bend the knees, sway your arms right to left, and then let's take our arms up towards the sky, in line with the shoulders, down by the hips, and then arrive back in your mountain. Inhale the arms up, exhale, side bend to the right, inhale, lift, exhale, side bend to the left, inhale, lift, exhale, sit in your chair. Deeper, inhale, lift, exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins. Exhale, plant the hands. You're either jumping back with bent elbows or stepping back through plank and then lowering. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing. Back up, bend the knee, stack your hip open to the left. Square the shoulders with the floor and micro bend the left knee. Inhale, lift left heel. Exhale, lower left heel. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more pulse, up and down. Breathe in, exhale, knee to nose, round and plank. Inhale, right heel to the ceiling. Exhale, right knee touches left arm with control. Inhale, lift the leg. Inhale, back through warrior two. Exhale, straighten the front leg, reach forward, and then bring your right hand to your shin, ankle, floor, or block. Left arm up to the ceiling. Triangle pose. Keep drawing that right hip back. Micro bend the knees. Let's start to journey the left arm along the ear. Gaze towards your left palm if that's comfortable for the neck. Extended triangle, and then release the left hand to the floor and start to open up the torso and right arm to the right. Revolve triangle. Bend the knees here. Draw the right hip back. Relax that right arm down. Inhale, rise up, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands, step back through plank, lower, vinyasa, inhale, back bend, exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg up, bend knee, stack hip open to the right, square the shoulders with the floor, gentle bend to the right knee, and then inhale, lift your right heel, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift the heel. Exhale, lower. One more time. Soften the heel. Breathe in. Exhale, left knee to nose. Round and plank. Inhale, left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, cross and touch your right arm. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee towards nose. Step through. Ground the right heel. Heel to arch alignment. And then spin open to the right. Warrior two. Left knee wide, left hip back, soften the shoulders. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart, rebend, left knee, warrior two arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. One more time. Hold your warrior two. Breathe in, exhale, reverse warrior. Bend that left knee deeper. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, straighten the left leg, hinge forward, and then bring the left hand to the shin, ankle, or floor. Right arm up to the sky. Micro bend the knees and draw the left hip back. And take your right arm along your ear for extended Trikonasana, gazing towards your right palm. And let's continue that journey downward with the right arm. Right hand to block or to your yoga mat. Open the torso and left arm to the left. Keep pressing the left hip back. And then release the hands. Bring a generous bend to the left knee. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, plant the hands. Plank position, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Knees arrive on the floor. Open the left leg to the left. Your left toes are going to point forward towards that top short edge of the mat. Untuck the right toes and release the hips down towards the right heel. As you push through the outer edge of the left foot, tent your fingertips and start to walk your arms out to the left towards the foot for a right side body stretch. Walk your arms back around. Lift the shoulders above the wrists. Bring the left knee back to tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly. Look up, cow tilt. Exhale, round into your cat. Find a neutral spine, and then let's do the same thing on the right. Open the right leg to the right. Toes point forward, and then sink your hips towards your left heel. Shoulders melt down the back body. Push through the outer edge of the right foot. Tent your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, walk your arms out to the right, towards the right foot. And then let the forehead surrender between the arms. Walk the arms back in front of you. Shoulders stack over wrists. Bring the right knee back to tabletop. Inhale, drop the belly, look up. Exhale, coil and round, arch into a cat. Hold that cat pose. Tuck the toes and send your seat all the way up to the ceiling, downward facing dog. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step the right foot wide, outside of the right foot, and then let the left knee come down. Take a breath with a long spine. And on your exhale, bend your elbows, and maybe you bring your elbows, forearms to a block or two. Let the top of the head release down. Keep pressing the right knee towards the right shoulder. Maybe you arrive directly onto your mat. One more breath in lizard. Plant the hands. Keep the right hand inside of the right foot and then open the left arm to the ceiling. Stacking the shoulders, stacking the arms. Option to circle the left arm back. Find your right hip crease or right side body. Push and roll both shoulders open. Maybe take a peek over your top shoulder. If that's too much on the neck, gaze down towards the right thumb. And release. Let's tuck the left toes under. And gently step back to downward facing dog. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, down dog. Inhale the left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot wide outside the left hand. Let your right knee descend. Inhale, lengthen the spine, open your heart. Exhale, bend your elbows and come down to your forearms. Forearms could rest on a block or two or directly onto the floor. Squeeze the left knee towards the left shoulder and send your gaze down. And then release. Make your way onto your hands. Left hand inside of the left foot. Open the chest and right arm to the right. Right arm reaching towards 12 o'clock or circling back to your left hip crease, left side body. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Last breath. Release the bind if you have it. Step the left knee back to tabletop. Make your way onto your forearms. Tuck your toes under and float the knees. Forearm plank. Hips in line with the shoulders. Shoulders over wrists. Spread the fingers wide. 3 more breaths. Let the hips find the floor. Open up the chest. Untuck the toes. Push down into your pubic bone, into the tops of the feet for Sphinx pose. And then release down to your chest. Stack your hands underneath your forehead. Bring your forehead onto your hands. Open the legs to the edges of the mat and let's gently windshield wiper the legs from side to side. And then straighten the legs down the mat and let's shimmy the hips side to side. And then we're going to start to open the left knee to the left. So I'm on carpet, so that's already nice and soft. If you're on wooden floors, I recommend either a folded towel or a blanket underneath of the left knee. So open the left knee wide, point your toes outward, left foot is flexed, that knee is in line with the hip for half frog. And then rest your forehead down on the floor. All right, keeping that left knee bent, reach your right arm along your ear and then rest your head on your right arm. Left hand under left shoulder, start to open the chest towards the ceiling and then reach your left arm to the right, coming into a twist. If you'd like to take this further, bend the right knee and then catch a bind. Left hand catches that right foot or ankle. And this pose is called something like cat catches its tail, which makes sense because that's what it looks like. It's a great stretch for the low back. Keep rolling the left shoulder open. One more breath. And then let go of the foot if you have it. Start to release back onto the chest. Send the left leg back. Restack the hands and let's wiggle the hips side to side. And go ahead and do the other side. So open your right knee wide. Right toes point outward. The foot is flexed. The right knee is in line with the right hip. Let's take 3 breaths into the low belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release the breath. One more time. Now straighten the left arm along the ear. Release the head onto that left arm. Right hand under right shoulder. Start to open your chest towards the ceiling. Roll the chest open. Right arm reaches to the left. Such a great twist. And then maybe you bend the left knee. And the right hand catches the left foot or ankle for that same cat catches its tail shape. One more breath. And then release. Roll back onto your belly and chest. Send the right leg back. Restack the palms. Go ahead and wiggle out the hips. And then let's flip over. Make your way onto your back body. Walk your heels towards your seat. We're going to create little robot arms with our hands and with our arms. So once your feet find your heels and are able to brush them, bring your elbows right next to your side bodies. Palms are facing each other and fingertips are pointing up to the ceiling. Squeeze the elbows down to the floor and then lift your hip points up to the sky. Notice how the chest lifts up and out of the shoulders. So as you continue to press your elbows downward, you're squeezing your glutes, inner thighs drawing towards each other, and pushing your hip points up to the ceiling. And this is a bridge pose where we're activating a lot, the arms and the legs, and the heart is pressing to the sky. 3 more breaths. Let the hips come down. Open your arms wide. Windshield wiper the knees from right to left. Neutralizing the spine and finding easy twists. All right, heel toe the feet until they're together. Cross the right leg over the left and then lift your knees up towards your chest. Start to guide your heels wide towards the edges of the mat. Now you can either grab onto your ankles or onto your shins, and then let the head and shoulders connect with the floor. Inner thighs squeeze, heels pressing away from each other, opposite directions. You should feel a nice stretch through the outer right hip if the right leg is on top. Now keep the legs crossed, release the hands, bring the left foot down to the floor, then bump your hips to the right an inch or two, tee the arms, palms open to the sky, and then release both legs to the left. Right hip is stacked on top, supine twist. Look either up to the sky or over your right shoulder. Soften the eyes. Let's take 3 breaths here. Now to lift up and out, draw the lower belly in and up, then lift the knees, uncross the legs, move your hips back to center, cross the left leg over the right, draw the knees to the heart, and start to guide your heels wide towards the outer edges of the mat. The hands are either going to grasp the ankles or around the shin bones. The top of the head is down, the shoulders are down, and then as the inner thighs squeeze, draw the heels out in opposite directions. Feel that activation. Then you should feel sensation through the outer left hip, flexing the feet and spreading the toes. Keep the breath moving in and out of your body. Okay, we're going to keep the legs crossed, but release our shins or feet. Bring the right foot down to the floor. Bump your hips to the left an inch or two. Open the arms into that big T shape, palms pointing up, and then tip your legs to the right. So the left hip is stacked on top. You're gazing up or over your left shoulder. Cierra la puerta o te vas outside now. And then draw the lower belly in and up. Lift the knees. Uncross. Bring your hips back to center. Draw the knees to the chest. Give your body a squeeze. Let's rock a little side to side. Send the legs up to the ceiling. Reach your arms up to your toes. Flex the feet. Spread the toes. Push your shoulder blades down into the floor. So what happens when kids don't have school is that parents aren't able to work. And you probably realize my kids have come in here about 3 times to interrupt me. It's just so much fun. And then arms down by your sides. Breathe in. On your exhale, you're going to release the heels down to the floor. Drawing that lower belly in as you come down. Arriving directly into Shavasana, final resting pose. Lift the chest, draw the shoulder blades in tight, close the eyes, and soften your body. Stay in Shavasana for as long as you can. Whenever you're ready to come out, wiggle the fingers and toes, circle the ankles and wrists. Lengthen the arms along the ears. Find a full body stretch. Draw your knees to your heart space, sealing in the practice. Reach the right arm along the ear and then roll on to your right side into a side lying child's pose. And in your own time, rise up into a soft seat. Hands arrive in front of the heart space. Thumbs press into